What street is it on?
New comments have been released from testimony by former FBI Director James Comey, who wanted the
That one?
Yep, that's it.
With the lights on it?
Yep.
There you go, guys. There's the first lawn I grew up on.
Wow, they took away.
Yeah, they took away a lot. These should be coming on right about now. Okay, so here's my dilemma here. My Christmas lights, they go all the way around the house and they stop right there. Now, what I'm gonna attempt to do today is I went to Home Depot and I bought 4 more of these 25 strands, and I'm actually going to attempt to finish the roof with them today. Because you see, I tried this last year. I actually bought more lights to extend and go up there, but the only issue was I didn't read the labeling right, and because of that, what ended up happening was the lights that I bought were brighter than everything else in my house, which is a good thing, but if they're brighter than the rest of the house, I don't want that. So I'll probably have to wait till another year where I can completely upgrade, and then I can end up buying some different, more brighter, higher quality lights. But for now, I'm sticking with the standard because I can find them, and I'm going to go ahead and finish this roof line, and hopefully I'll have enough to at least get me onto this peak, because that was a problem I had last year. I was able to get onto this gutter, but I didn't have enough to get me onto this peak. So that's the goal today. I'm sure if I stretch them out properly and I don't screw around, it can happen. Okay, so quick tip. When you're putting up your Christmas lights, here's what I like to do. So if I can do it from the ladder, I will. It's much safer than leaning over on the roof line and possibly falling off due to a mishap. So what I like to do is I like to do it from the ladder here, and then what I'll do is I'll actually get the strand here on the roof and I'll pre-lay it out, kind of like we do on the roof. But just a brief way to do it from the ground is I'll lay them out, and then that way I can just come along here with my new clips and clip them on. This actually brings me to another question that I've addressed in a few Christmas light videos that I've done prior, is that what I like to do is I like to pre-clip my lights from the ground. Now, in this case, I'm not doing that because number one, it's warm today, and number two, this is a brief add-on. I'm actually going to put a handful of clips in my pocket, and I'm actually going to keep a box handy nearby, so then that way I could just grab from them. Personal preference, you can do it however you want, but that's how I'm doing it today. I don't really want to go too in depth or be too lucrative today because, like I said, quick add-on. So that's all I'm doing. You do it however you want. I gotta say, this is actually one of the warmest days we've ever had all month. Okay, so let me show you a little bit of what I got going on here, because this is actually kind of funny. I was able to manage finishing this gutter right here, and then what I have is the C9's cut off right here, and then I have this small little C3 strand laying around. I don't know where I got it from, but it's for outdoor use, so don't worry. So what I was able to do is I was able to run this up, and then I got the rest of the strand tucked away under there, and then the plug comes out to supply for the lights that go all the way here, and then I'm continuing up those shingles. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, well, hey Jake, what about the whole idea of keeping things the same and consistent? Well, you have to understand, okay, this isn't really going to be seen up close, and I have a little bit of leeway here because this little hue roof right here blocks out whatever lights I have down here, so nobody's really going to be able to see that. All they're really going to see are the lights that run here and the lights that run up. So that's all I really care about. So in case you're wondering, keep things nice and clean, but again, if you have some leeway, take advantage of it, save your money. See, so this is my concern right here. See how these leaves kind of get stuck together? What happens is when these leaves get close like that, they put all that weight on the turf. What it does in result is it pushes the grass over. As I've said before, this is a lot worse when you have snow, because what can happen is these leaves can distribute that snow weight incorrectly, making it more severe than it already is, pushing these grass plants down even more, which will crush more crowns, and that's more repairing that you have to do the following year. So when in doubt, get the leaves off. So I gotta say, this side turned out really good. In fact, I tried to do this last year, but the biggest problem I had was that the lights I used, again, they were like 10 times the brightness of the lights that I currently have, so I couldn't use those. I had to go ahead and make sure that the lights I bought were regular. So you could see I got that set, but now what I need to do is I need to get some spotlights over here to light this up. I'm thinking maybe white and red, and then along the side over here, of course I gotta finish my ground lights over there just to keep some consistency going. But other than that, I like the way things are going. We're moving in the right direction. That's all I got for you guys today. I just want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, in case I don't talk to you guys again for another week or so, because that could be a possibility due to holidays and spending time with family. So with that, I'm Jake the Lawn Kid. Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys next time.